Hey guys, Josh here from the Brothers Boyd with another From the Pool bag. As you can see, I got a pretty big stack here of things I picked up this week. I got Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 5 of 7. I'm excited to see where they're going with that one. I picked up Dark Crisis The Deadly Green one-shot. That's another part of that epic series they're doing right now. Multiversity Teen Justice number 5. This has been a really cool read. The characters from Earth 11 where they're gender swapped. DC printed Superman number 1, a facsimile edition that includes all of the original ads from the book when it was first published. It's a really cool book, and I'm excited to add that to my collection. I was in the bookstore the other night, and I ran across this, Batman the Killing Joke, the novelization. It was $5 on sale, so I couldn't pass that one up. That's going to be a great read. For Boom Studios, I picked up their Boombox book, The Hollow, and it is a new telling of the Legend of Sleepy Hollow with the descendants of Ichabod Crane and Brom Bones and the Van Tassel woman. So that was pretty cool. For Image Comics, I got the new Massive Verse, The Dead Lucky number 3. You know, I'm really enjoying Ryan Parrott and Kyle Higgins' take on these books. Rogue Sun number 7, which is another part of the Massive Verse for Image Comics. And finally, from Dark Horse Comics, I got Survival Street number 3, Dystopian Sesame Street. What's not to love about that? And now we'll throw it over to Daniel, and he'll show you what he picked up this week.
Thanks, Josh. Now it's time for my pickups. Got the Ultimate Comics yesterday and picked up a few things. So let's go ahead and show you what I got this week. First thing I got was Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures from Archie Comics back when I was a preteen, and have lots of great memories of going to Walmarts back in the day and picking those up. And they followed the storyline of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon from the first miniseries, and then kind of went off on this wild direction with all sorts of different things, with Raphael getting a black suit and getting a fox for a girlfriend, intergalactic wrestling, the Technodrome being melted into a spaceship. It was weird and wild and cool to see. And this just brings back some memories. I know this isn't going to follow that fully, but it just kind of brings back some of those memories. And I love the series back in the day. I used to never miss it. So it's going to be great to see something following kind of the cartoon style Ninja Turtles. Next, I picked up Action Comics number 1047. This is the first part of Kal-El Returns. I'm very excited to see where Superman comics are going these days, because the World War Saga was great, but I feel like it kind of overstayed its welcome by about 6 months, and I'm just glad to see that's kind of coming to an end now. So I'm really glad to see that. It looks like some really exciting stuff coming down the line from the Superman series now that Clark/Kal-El is back on Earth. Next up, I picked up Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5. This looks like the big return of the Justice League. I mean, this image has been out there for a little while, but haven't really had a chance to crack this open yet and read it. I'm kind of excited to see where this is going to go now. And last but not least, I picked up Dark Crisis The Deadly Green. Now, Joshua Williamson was on Twitter this past week talking a lot about this book. He basically said that not to read Dark Crisis number 5 until you read this. And this was a big deal for us. Big deal. So I wanted to check out and see what was going on with this issue. But anyways, guys, this is all I have for this week. Now to Chris to show what he's picked up.
Thanks, Daniel. Here's my pickups for the week of 10/5. My first pickup is one that Josh actually picked up for me last week while I was in Cary. It's Ryan Stegman and Donnie Cates' Vanish number 1. I'm super excited to read this. Josh said it's really good, so I'm excited to get into this one and read it. I've kind of thumbed through it. The artwork looks really good, and I would expect no less from Ryan Stegman. He did great on the Venom, and Donnie Cates was great on that run with him as well. My next pickup, we're ending the new Fantastic Four run. These are Peter David wrote this story, and we've got the alternate Fantastic Four joining up with the regular Fantastic Four in this last issue to fight the big bad. So I'm excited for that one. Sad to see it ending, but we'll move along to the next thing. My next pickup is Hulk #9, another Donny Cates book. I've heard that Ryan Otley is leaving this as the artist, so we'll see who picks up next. Excited to see where the story is going now that we're done with the Hulk Thor Banner of War. My next pickup, and the one I was most excited about this week, is Batman #128. Chip Zdarsky is just doing an amazing job with this book right now. It's been a great read. I'm loving it, and the artist Jorge Jimenez is just outstanding. I've even contemplating getting a Batman shoulder tattoo from some of his artwork. My next pickup was totally random, but I did read the Joker series, and this is kind of a continuation of the Joker series. It is called The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is issue #1, and sorry about the reflection, but it's a reflective cover. I'll try to get a little bit closer, get it out of there. Beautiful cover, both front and back. It drew my attention. I said, well, let me read this and see how this is. So I'm super excited. The artist is the artist who is working on Batman the Knight with Chip Zdarsky. So should be some really great artwork in there. My last pickup for the week is Scotty. We got a Scotty Young cover. We've got a new run of Spider-Man. Dan Slott is writing this Spider-Man. I'm super excited to see what he does with the character. I've already thumbed through. The artwork is amazing. I'm not sure who's doing the artwork on this one, but I'm sure I'll find out and let you know. But it is some really beautiful artwork in here. And we do have the Spider-Man suit that we saw introduced in The Amazing Spider-Man. So we're picking up right there. So it should be a really good read. I'll let you guys know in the coming weeks. Maybe it'll be part of our Convince Me to Read This series. I'll try to get Josh and Daniel to actually read this one. That was all of my pickups for this week. I actually picked up a couple of more comics, but I'm holding on to them. They are some artists and creators that we're going to be meeting next week at the Fayetteville Comic-Con. I'm super excited to take those books and get them signed. Josh and I will be there all day Saturday, and looks like we're going to go back Sunday as well. So if you see us, find us, look for that Brothers Boyd logo. It'll be on us somewhere. I'm probably going to be in cosplay, but I do have a backpack that I've created with the logo on it. So find us. We'll have some free giveaways. We'll see if you can get you subscribed to the channel so you can check out all the cool stuff we've got going on. We got some really great videos up right now. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch our last video where we reviewed Talasha and the Stars by our friend Wilson Lee over at CNS Comics. It's a great comic. You really should read it. We've really enjoyed reviewing that. We're excited to read the rest of those. And we also have coming up on October the 22nd, we will be at Lion's Eye Games in Jacksonville, North Carolina from 10 to 5. They are having a Halloween pop swap. So if you love all things pop figures, come on out. But not just pop figures. We're going to have a bunch of our personal items for sale there as well, along with some pop figures. We're going to have comics. I'm going to be digging through my collection next week and pulling some more comics to sell. So if you want more comics and need more comics for your collection, come raid our collections and see what you can find good. And until the next video, we will see you at the shop.